Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly Connect. This is another video on lead generation series. Today we are going to learn how to send automated Outlook email and SMS to new LinkedIn leads. Suppose I am running an ad campaign for my business in LinkedIn lead gen form, and I want that whenever a new lead will be generated through it, automatically an email should be sent through Outlook to the same lead. And at last I also want to send an SMS by using Twilio to the same lead in order to further connect with my lead. So how we are going to do this process automatically and effortlessly? For that, we will have to integrate all these applications, and for that we are going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. Now what we are going to do, we have LinkedIn lead gen form in our trigger, Microsoft Office 365 and Twilio in our action. In the place of Twilio, you can also take any other application through which you want to send SMS, and now we are going to connect all of them by using Pabbly Connect in order to automate this entire process. And to learn this entire process step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn that how can we automatically send Outlook email and SMS to our LinkedIn leads. Okay, so we want that whenever a new lead will be generated through LinkedIn lead gen form, automatically an email should be sent to the same lead, and at last an SMS should also be sent to the same lead, so that we can connect with our LinkedIn leads easily and effectively. Okay, now in order to create this automation, we will have to integrate LinkedIn lead gen form, Outlook and Twilio. And for that, I am going to use an amazing automation software, Pabbly Connect. So this is the homepage of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach directly by typing pabbly.com/connect, this URL in our browser. Once we will reach on this home page, we can find two options here, sign in and sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, you can directly click on sign in. But if you are a new user, you have to click on sign up for free button to create your free new account. And it is not going to take more than 2 minutes. Also, when you will create your account, you will get 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. Now, as an existing user, I am clicking on sign in. And this is the all app section of Pabbly, where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. Now to create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So on this dashboard, we can find all our workflows which we have created. And we can also create multiple folders like this in order to save our workflows. So as you can find that I have two folders over here. In this test integration folder, I have saved a lot of workflows. So in the same manner, you can save your workflows by creating multiple folders accordingly. Okay, now in order to create a new workflow, we have to click on this create workflow option. So let's click on it, and a dialog box will appear in front of us. So it is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So let us first of all provide a name. So I have given the name as send Outlook email and SMS to LinkedIn leads. Okay, so here after providing the name, we can also select the folder in which we want to save our workflows. So from the drop down, I'm going to select the folder as test integrations, as I want to save this particular workflow in this test integrations folder. Okay, after selecting the folder, let's click on create. And we can find that as we do that, two windows are open in front of us, trigger and action. What are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts on which the entire automation runs. Okay, the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. Whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow and will initiate the entire workflow. Okay, and the action is going to follow the same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can have multiple actions as we want. Now, let's understand the concept of trigger and action once again with the example of this workflow. Here, we are going to take LinkedIn lead gen form in our trigger, and let's say Microsoft 365 in our action. And we want that whenever a new lead will be generated through LinkedIn lead gen form, automatically the response should be captured here in Pabbly Connect. And by using the same details, an email should be sent to the same lead by Outlook. Okay, so here the action is following what the trigger commands. Okay, now after understanding the concept of trigger and action, let's start creating this workflow. First of all, we will select our trigger application, which is LinkedIn lead gen forms. So let's select it. And now we will select the trigger event. So the trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to trigger. So we will select new lead gen form response as our trigger event, as we want that whenever a new lead will be generated by submitting the form in LinkedIn lead gen forms, automatically the response should be captured here in Pabbly Connect, and then the workflow should get triggered. Okay, so after selecting the trigger event, we will click on connect. And here from the given options, I am going to go with add new connection in order to build a new connection with LinkedIn lead gen forms. If you want, you can also go with your existing connection. After selecting add new connection, we have to click on this connect with LinkedIn lead gen forms button. And we can find that automatically our authorization has become successful. So because I was already logged into my LinkedIn lead gen form account, therefore Pabbly Connect has already deducted it and the connection has become successful. Okay, so we will move further, and here after making the connection, it is asking us to provide the name of the account and the lead gen form associated with it. Okay, now in order to understand that, let me take you to LinkedIn lead gen form account, and this is LinkedIn campaign manager. Under this, we can find that the name of the account is Naveen Kolhe, which is already selected over here. So Pabbly Connect has deducted the name of the account correctly. Now we will move further, and here we have to select the name of the form. Okay, now again, in order to understand this, let me take you to LinkedIn lead gen form account, and here we will go on the asset option. Under that, we can find the option of lead gen forms, and here we can find multiple lead gen forms. So these are my lead gen forms. Among them, I want to use the sample lead gen form in order to generate the leads from LinkedIn. But before selecting this form in Pabbly Connect, let me first show you the advertisement campaign which I am running for my company. So let's suppose I have the company which provides professional services to different businesses, and in order to promote that, I am running an ad campaign on my LinkedIn lead gen forms account. And now I want that whenever a new lead will be generated by submitting the form in LinkedIn lead gen forms, automatically the response of the same lead should be captured here in Pabbly Connect. So here in LinkedIn campaign manager, we will go on the advertise, and here we can find that this is the campaign group which I have. I will open it, and we can find that it has 2 campaigns running on it. Okay, so I will show you this lead generation campaign, and it has 2 live advertisements running on it. Okay, so this is the advertisement. We offer SEO and digital marketing services to the companies. This is the advertisement through which I want to generate the leads. Okay, I will open it and show you. Now, after watching this advertisement, whenever a person is going to click on apply now and fill the details and submit it, automatically all the details of the same person is going to be captured in Pabbly Connect. For that, first of all, let's select the form here. Okay, so my form is sample lead gen form. So after selecting the form, we will click on save and send test request. And as we have clicked on save and send test request, we have received the response of the last form which was submitted. Okay, so here we can find that the response is 0. Now, what we are going to do in order to capture the new response, we will go and fill the form. And here, because I'm making a test submission just in order to capture the response, I'm using a sample form which is default form, and it contains the default details. But when you will be creating your own form, you can add as many fields as you want according to your choice and requirements, so that you can customize your form according to the requirements of your own business. Here, in order to do the test submission, I'm going to enter random details. First of all, let's start with the email address. So I'm going to enter an email address as, let's say, testlead21@pabblitudes.com. After entering the email, let's enter a random phone number also. Done. And now we will click on submit. So here our form is submitted. Now let's go back on Pabbly Connect, and we will click on save and send test request button once again to check whether now the response is received correctly or not. And here we can find that yes, we have received the response. As soon as we have submitted the form in LinkedIn lead gen form, here is the response. So we have received all the details which we have entered: email, first name, last name, and the phone number of the person. All the basic details. So again, let me tell you that these are the basic details which I have used, which I have received in Pabbly Connect, because I have submitted a default form. Okay. In your case, you can create your own form in the creative way according to your business requirements, and then you will receive the details accordingly. Okay, now after receiving the response, what is our next step? Our next step is to send Outlook email to these LinkedIn leads. Okay, for that, let's move towards our action step, and here we will select the action application as Microsoft 365, and now we will select the action event as send email. Click on connect. And from here, if you want, you can also go with the existing connection if you have any. I am clicking on add new connection to build a new connection with Microsoft Office 365 account. Okay, click on connect with Microsoft Office 365. And here Pabbly Connect is asking us for the permission to access our Microsoft account. Okay, as it is 100% safe. So let's click on accept. And automatically our authorization has become successful. So because I was already logged into my Outlook account, the authorization has become successful very easily, and Microsoft Office 365 account is connected with Pabbly Connect. Okay, so you also have to keep in mind always to keep login to your applications before making up a connection with Pabbly Connect, as it makes the connection simple and easier. So after connecting, we will move further, and here are the details which we have to enter in order to send the email. Okay, first of all, we have to enter the subject which we want to send in our email. So here in the subject, I want to send response received. Okay, so I have typed this subject manually because I want to keep the subject same with each and every email. If you want to change the subject according to each and every response, you can also map the data by using your previous step. Now, whenever we type anything manually here in this workflow, it becomes static and it is not going to change with every new response. It will be same for every response. So here, because I want to keep the subject same, I have typed this manually. Okay, the next is content type. So the content type will be plain, and here our next very important step is body content. So in this field, we have to enter the content which we want to send in the email. Okay, so here I'm going to enter the content, let's say as hello. In the place of name of a person, I am going to use mapping. Mapping is inserting the data from our previous step. So we have our previous step, that is LinkedIn lead gen form response. Here we will simply select it and we can find all the details. Okay, so whatever data we want, we can either scroll down to find it or we can even search it here in the search bar. So I want to find the first name. I'm simply going to type the hint as first, and here is the first name, and it has redirected me towards the first name. So this is the first name. I will simply select it and it is mapped. Because I have mapped this name instead of entering it manually, it is going to be replaced with another name with every new response. So wherever in the workflow we want the data should replace automatically, there we use mapping. That is, there we insert the data from our previous step. And whenever we want the data should remain same with each and every response, there we type it manually, and that is called as static mapping. Now let's move on, and here I want to write the content as... So this will be the body of my email. Hello, first name of the person. We are glad to receive your response. Our team is soon going to connect with you and will share the exciting offers we have for you. For further queries, do not hesitate to email us at abc@pabbly.com. Thank you, team PSP. So I have kept the body basic. You can definitely write the email in more creative and customized format according to your needs and according to the requirements of your business. Okay, so after entering the body content, the next is to recipient. So in this field, we have to enter the email ID of the person to whom we want to send the email. So in our case, we want to send the email to each and every lead which is generated through LinkedIn lead gen form. In that case, we definitely want that the data in this field should get changed with each and every new response. And for that, we are going to map the email in this field from our previous response. This is the email address. We have selected it and it is mapped. So because we have mapped the email, it is going to be replaced with a new email when a new response will be captured in Pabbly Connect. Okay. So after entering all the details, let's click on Save and Send Test Request. And here we can find that we have received the response. So because we have received the response, now we will check on this email ID which we have mapped that whether a new email is received or not. Okay. And yes, we can find that we have received the email on this particular email ID which we have mapped. Hello Pabbly, we are glad to receive your response. Our team is soon going to connect with you and share the exciting offers we have for you. For further queries, do not hesitate to email us at thank you, team PSP. So we have received the email along with the same content which we have entered. And here, because in the place of name, we have used mapping. Every time whenever a new response will be captured from LinkedIn lead gen form, this email is going to be same, but only the first name is going to be replaced with another new name. Now this means we have successfully completed the workflow up till now. We will move towards our next step, that is sending SMS to the same lead. Okay, so let's go back, and in order to send SMS to my leads, I am going to use Twilio, which is an amazing application to send SMS. And here, in order to use Twilio, we will have to connect Twilio with Pabbly Connect. So let's just click on this Add Action Step button. And in the Action application, I am going to select Twilio here. If you want, you can use any other application also to send SMS. Okay, now in the action event, we will select Send SMS Message. Click on Connect. And I'm going to select Add New Connection in order to build a new connection with Twilio. And here, as we have clicked on Add New Connection, we have to enter 3 details over here. Account SID, authorization token, and again account SID. Now, from where we are going to find all the details. In order to find the details, we can directly click on this hyperlink and it is going to redirect us towards the page where we will find all the details. So here, I already have all the details in my account. First of all, let us copy the account SID. And we will paste it in both the fields. And then we will copy the auth token and paste it here in the authorization token field. Done. Click on Save. And with this, our Twilio account is successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. So we will move further, and here we have to enter the body of the SMS, sender name, and the recipient number. So first of all, let us enter the sender number. Now, whenever you will create your Twilio account, you will receive a number through which the message is going to be sent to your customers. Okay, so I have received the number from Twilio. I'm going to enter it here in this field. Now from where we are going to find that number, for that we have to go on our Twilio account, and here we can find that our Twilio phone number is given over here. We will simply copy it and paste it here in sender's number field. Done. The next is recipient number. So here we have to enter the number of the person to whom we want to send the SMS. We want to send the SMS to our LinkedIn leads. So we are simply going to map the number which we have received from LinkedIn lead gen form response. Okay, so here we will search for phone number. And this is the phone number which we have received. Let's select it and it is mapped. Because we have mapped this number, it is going to be replaced with each and every new response, and an automated message will be sent to all our LinkedIn leads. Now, at last, we will move towards the body of the SMS. So here in this field, we have to enter the body which we want to send in the form of SMS. So I want to keep the body of the message as hello. Again, in the place of name, I'm going to map the first name. And now, so I want to tell about exciting offers in this message. Here I am going to keep the content as hello, first name. We are glad to connect with you. Here are some exciting offers we have for you. Get 50% off on your first 2 bookings plus 10% extra discount with coupon this. Okay. Thank you, Team PSB. So I want to tell about the offers which I want to provide with the help of this SMS in order to further connect with my leads. You can definitely customize your message according to your choice. After entering all the details, let's click on Save and Send Test Request. But before that, because I have used a dummy number in order to show you mapping, here I'm going to enter a real phone number so that a real message could be sent on that number. Okay. So in the place of this dummy number, here I'm going to enter a real phone number. Done. Now we will click on Save and Send Test Request. And here we can find that we have received the response. So because we have received this response, that means a message has been sent on the number which we have entered over here. Okay, and here we can find that yes, we have received the message. Hello Pabbly, we are glad to connect with you. Here are some exciting offers. The same content which we have entered in Pabbly Connect. So because we have received this message, that means our workflow is perfectly successful and we have successfully created this integration between all the applications. So after completing the workflow, let's go back on Pabbly Connect and we will summarize what we have done in this workflow. So here we have taken 3 simple steps, trigger and 2 actions. In trigger, we have taken LinkedIn lead gen forms, and in action, we have taken Microsoft Office 365 and Twilio. And we have connected all of them by using Pabbly Connect in such a way that now, whenever a new lead will be generated by filling up the form in LinkedIn lead gen forms, automatically the response of that same lead will be captured here in Pabbly Connect. And by using the same details, an email is going to be sent to the same lead. And after that, an SMS will also be sent to the same lead. Okay, so in this way, by following very easy steps, you can create this integration which will enable you to automatically send emails to your LinkedIn leads and also to send SMS in order to connect with your leads more effectively and efficiently. Okay, so once you will create this integration, you will not have to do anything manually after that. Everything will be done automatically within seconds. So after that, whenever a new lead will be generated through LinkedIn lead gen forms, automatically an email will be sent to that same lead, and after that automatically without any efforts an SMS will also be sent to the same lead. Okay, so this was another video of lead generation series. We are going to learn more such automation and lead generation strategies in our upcoming video of the same series. Up till then, thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can easily integrate many other applications by using Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can easily email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can easily reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you are having any pricing related issue with Pabbly Connect, you can easily reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful in any way, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also, please like our videos and subscribe to our channel to learn more such automation.